So the trauma caused, so negative emotions, especially over a long period, cause symptoms to emerge throughout the body. They create symptoms throughout the body caused by negative emotions. These negative emotions are caused by physical and emotional trauma. And
Yes, and more specifically, Mitch, what strong emotional trauma does, it creates an influx of inflammatory hormones into your body. And those inflammatory hormones, after a certain period of time, if they're still there, creates inflammation. And generalized inflammation is what causes the damage over a long period of time.
wow, this is very helpful. Okay, and then so so my question is, how do I reduce or eliminate these inflamed hormones?
Well, I would say the first way is to start educating yourself, Mitch, because as you educate yourself, it'll create a new set of questions and a new set of answers. And that book that I told you, I guarantee you, if you stick with it, slowly read it, reflect on it. It's kind of a long book. I think it's around 500 pages or so. Uh, uh, the layers will start to dissolve. And let me just pull up something here. Let me see. Called "The Body Keeps the Score." The Trauma Center at Boston University School of Medicine. It'll teach you certain things like the greatest sources of our suffering are the lies we tell ourselves. Everybody that's gone through trauma, in order to survive, builds up a certain set of thinking that really has to be unlearned. And you have to learn new things. And it's a process, but I think this is the best way for you to start, Mitch, and maybe get a little notebook, make some notes. But as you go through the book, you'll find out new directions to take, which will lead to the next door to be opened.
Man, I really appreciate this information, Dr. Bob. It sounds very promising already.
Oh, it is, Mitch. Believe me, over the years, because I've been dealing with this sort of thing with people for a long time, Mitch, 40 years, and I can't tell you. It's no exaggeration for me to say that many people who think they are in impossible situations completely turn it around. It takes time, but once you're on the right road, you'll know you're on the right road, and you'll start to see results, and you won't mind at all putting in the time and the effort, because it's going to also lead you to be around other people that are in recovery for the same sort of thing, and that's a very good experience to go through.
Yeah, I see. So when I signal to my brain that I am going to embark on this journey of healing first by educating myself, you're saying even before I take any actionable steps, my brain will register this idea and like subconsciously start, if I understood you correctly earlier, my brain will subconsciously start like healing itself or reward.
Yes, exactly. The body always wants to heal itself. It just many times lacks the awareness of how to start, how to begin. But just the fact that you're reaching out is a sign that the innate part of your body is trying to start the process.
Right, right. Yeah, I really appreciate listening to you, and the information you're sharing with me sounds very reassuring and promising. And on top of it, on top of reading the book, including reading the book and learning from that book you recommended, do you recommend I join a 12-step program?
Do you have any addictive
behaviors?
Habits?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah, definitely then. Because the 12-step programs are wonderful, Mitch. And the thing about them, you can go at your own pace. They usually meet every day of the week somewhere, and they don't cost anything. So, you just go at your own pace. You be patient with yourself, and you just let the process start to work you, and healing comes. For some, it's quicker than others, but that's not the point. The point is to just get the process started.
I see. Now, I've been told by supervisors several things, supervisors and colleagues, that one, I tend to be an underachiever, even though miraculously I made it to the rank of E6 in the service against all odds.
That's good. That's good.
Thank you. And when I say against all odds, I mean when I was not getting any support from my supervision, or and when people were intentionally trying to undermine me. But I know I could achieve more. I know I have more in me. But I'm struggling with my thoughts, and I'm struggling with my putting my mind in a good place to where I could be motivated, and my energy levels are very low. But
Mitch,
yeah, go ahead.
That's why it's so important to be around people who are in recovery for the same sort of thing. And believe me, you'll be around people that are all different levels of recovery, but they're going to understand what you're talking about. Whereas people that haven't been through what you've been through, they're not going to understand. They're going to tell you things like, oh, you just need more willpower, or oh, you just need to do more of this or do that, because they don't have an understanding of it, Mitch. And this is a huge problem, Mitch. It's a huge problem. For instance, there's a 12-step group called Sexaholics Anonymous, and the amount of men that are in there, and professional men too, and especially in this area, lawyers and ministers, it's such a huge problem in this country now, pornography. But they're dealing with it. When you're trying to do healing, physical, emotional, spiritual healing, it's almost countercultural today, because we have a society that's almost telling you got to be abnormal to fit into society.
Right.
So again, just remember this: you can't do it. You're going to get started with the book, but you can't do it on your own, Mitch. Nobody can. You have to be with other people with the same goals that are ahead of you, some behind you. But, once you're on that path, you'll know it immediately.
Yeah, thank you for that. So if I'm stationed in the Maryland area where George Caminos is, do you recommend any reliable programs, any credible programs?
Well, what's the main problem that you would like to deal with, Mitch?
Unprocessed, unresolved trauma. And
no, but I mean from the addictive side.
I drink way too many caffeinated beverages, like way more than I need. And while while I don't abuse um,